You know that feeling when Christmas is just around the corner? The smell of the tree, the cozy lights, it's just a magical time. And of course, we want our pets right there with us, enjoying all the fun. But what a lot of us don't realize is that some of our favorite holiday traditions can actually be pretty risky for our furry family members.
So I want you to stop and think for a second. Is your home truly ready? Because all those things that make the season bright for us, the special foods, the sparkly decorations, they can be surprisingly dangerous for our pets. But don't worry. In the next few minutes, we're going to go through exactly what to look out for so you can just relax and enjoy the holidays. Let's get started. Okay, first up, the food. The kitchen is the heart of the home during Christmas, right? And our pets know it. Their noses are working overtime. But sharing those delicious holiday meals can unfortunately end with a not-so-festive trip to the vet. A lot of our go-to holiday foods are on this list. Of course, there's chocolate, but things like grapes and raisins, which hide in Christmas cake and stuffing, can cause devastating kidney failure in dogs. And please, be so careful with Xylitol. It's a sugar substitute that's in everything these days, from peanut butter to baked goods, and it is incredibly toxic. Even things you wouldn't think of, like cooked bones or fatty scraps, can cause serious problems. And this isn't just me being overly cautious. Look at this statistic. In December, dogs are 75% more likely to need a vet for eating poisonous human food. That's a huge jump, and it really shows you how common this is. So the takeaway here is super simple. The kindest, safest plate you can give your pet is their own. Just stick to their normal food and maybe some special pet-safe treats. All right, moving out of the kitchen, let's talk about decking the halls. For a curious cat or a playful pup, all that new, sparkly stuff looks like the best playground ever, but a lot of it can be a real hazard. Some of these are pretty obvious, right? Glass ornaments break, electrical cords are a shock risk, and candles, well, that's a clear fire hazard. But some are a little sneakier. Did you know a lot of snow globes contain antifreeze? If one breaks and leaks, that's a serious poisoning risk. And those cute salt dough ornaments or chocolate Santas on the tree, they might as well be poison bait for a curious pet. But if there's one decoration I could get rid of forever, it's tinsel, especially if you have a cat. It's shiny, it's dangly, it's irresistible. But if a cat eats it, that stringy material can bunch up their intestines like an accordion, causing a blockage that needs major emergency surgery to fix. It's just not worth it. So, how do we make the tree a little safer? It's actually pretty easy. First, make sure that tree has a heavy, sturdy base so it can't be knocked over. Hang anything breakable or tempting way up high. If you have a real tree, make sure you cover the water bowl at the bottom. That water can have preservatives and bacteria in it. And finally, just make it a house rule. No edible decorations. Period. Okay, the food is secure, the tree is safe. What's next? Well, let's talk about all those beautiful, festive plants we bring inside. A lot of them are, unfortunately, not so pet-friendly. Now, it's important to know there are different levels of danger here. Things like poinsettias, holly, and mistletoe, they're generally in the mildly toxic category. They'll cause some drooling, maybe an upset stomach, but they're usually not a catastrophe. But, and this is for all the cat owners out there, please listen, lilies are in a class of their own. Any part of a lily plant, even just a bit of pollen or the water from the vase, can cause sudden, fatal kidney failure in cats. The only safe lily for a cat owner is a fake one. The dangers aren't just physical. The holidays can be really overwhelming for our pets. Their routine is gone, there are new people, loud noises, their entire world just got turned upside down. One of the best things you can do is just try to keep their routine as normal as you can. But the most important thing? Give them a safe, quiet spot to escape to, like a back bedroom with their bed and some water. Let your guests know that if the dog or cat is in there, that's their do not disturb zone. And a quick pro tip, ask guests to keep their purses and coats somewhere high up because they often have things like medications or xylitol gum inside. Everything we've talked about really boils down to this one idea. Thinking ahead and just putting a few simple safeguards in place is the absolute best way to make sure everyone has a happy, peaceful Christmas. But what if something still happens? Being prepared is everything. Knowing what to do and who to call can make a world of difference in a scary situation. So let's just take a calm breath and walk through the steps. So you think your pet ate something bad. What's the very first thing you do? It is simple. You call your vet. Immediately. Don't wait to see if they get sick, and please, and I can't say this enough, never try to make your pet throw up on your own unless a vet tells you to. You can actually cause a lot more harm.
When you make that call, you can help your vet help your pet by having this information ready. First, what exactly did they eat? If you have the wrapper, grab it. Second, try to guess how much they might have had. Third, when did it happen? And finally, are you seeing any symptoms right now? Having those answers helps us figure out the next steps so much faster.
Okay, everybody, this is one you need. If you can, seriously, pause and just save this number in your phone right now. The ASPCA Animal Poison Control Center is an amazing resource, available 24/7. They are the experts, and they can give you and your vet life-saving advice in an emergency.
So we'll end where we started. A little prevention is worth so much more than any cure. By taking a few of these simple steps, you're giving your pet the absolute best gift you can, a safe, happy, and healthy holiday with the family they love.
And as we finish up, just remember, this is all for educational purposes, and it's never a substitute for professional veterinary advice.
If you ever have any concerns about your pet's health, please call your veterinarian. They are always your best resource. I really hope this helps you all have a wonderful and, most importantly, a safe holiday season.